You. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You need to stop stacking gold and silver right now.
One stacker on a journey to find silver. International Stacker.
What's up, guys? International Stacker here, and I want to have a quick conversation with all of you. Now, spot prices are at the lowest in history. Let's take a look. They're at the lowest in history for silver and gold. Now is a perfect time to buy gold and silver. Caveat in my description, I have a disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. All this is my own opinions and what I'm doing. You need to make your own decisions. Back to the video. Now would be the perfect time to buy gold and silver, but I want to caution all of you. Right now, we have a situation across the entire world. A situation I not dare say by name. This situation here, okay? Because of this, we're seeing a lot of issues happen in the economy and around the world. I recently did a poll. Let me pull up my channel here. And by the way, I just broke 11,000 subscribers. Thank you all for subscribing. If you're one of the 70% of people on my channel who are not subscribed, please subscribe. And please, all of you, hit that notification bell so you can get notified of my videos. So recently I did this poll. And no matter how many times I write a poll and proofread it, I always spell something wrong. It's supposed to say how. So I said, important question. How have you been impacted by the beer? And that's a sick person. Okay. So we had a total of 686 votes. I want you all to see this. This is other stackers, other YouTubers, other people in the community. 7% have lost their job. 8%, I was laid off, but I can go back to work when things are better. 38%, my job is safe. 11%, I have to stay at home, but I'm getting paid. And 36%, it doesn't matter, I'm prepared for all scenarios. So what I want to highlight here, folks, is what probably the last 4 or 5 updates I gave on the situation, I said this. I said the dangers of this thing to you directly, unless you have a core morbidity or pre-existing condition, is low. The danger of it actually, you getting sick and anything crazy happening to you is very low unless you're one of those vulnerable population. But what everyone watching is at risk of is the economic issues that are going to stem from this, that are going to come from this. So already people have lost their jobs. Already people have been laid off. We have people staying home that are being paid, but is that going to continue? And then we have people that says it doesn't matter, so that means maybe they're getting paid, maybe they're not. So what I want to say to all of you is something that I'm doing right now, and I've done in the past, but I'm upping it. I believe in having an emergency fund, okay? For some people, that's $1,000. For some people, that's $2,000. For some people, that's 2 months of living. It depends on who you are, okay? But I recommend right now, if you don't have enough money to last you, and I don't want to say money, I'll say currency, fiat currency. If you don't have enough currency to last you between 1 to 2 months, think worst case scenario, okay? In the emergency management disaster field, we call this continuity of operations, okay? Continuity of operations. Worst case scenario, you stop getting paychecks because you lost your job, you're laid off, whatever. How long can you survive for? If you can't survive paying your bills for 2 months, I strongly recommend start diverting money that you're putting or currency that you're putting towards other things until you get this emergency fund built up. The last thing you want to do is have to go into your gold and silver and sell some of it and maybe take a loss on premiums or whatnot, depending on what's going on at the time when you sell it. Last thing you want to do is sell some of that to have to make a bill to get by, okay? Or just to pay something to get by. So I feel so bad for these people in some of these categories that have already lost their jobs and been affected. We're all praying for you as a community. But no, there is help on the way. I know there is governmental help coming, some bailouts coming. So there is help coming for you if you're unemployed now or even for small businesses. But if you're not prepared to cover your living expenses for the next couple of months, I would strongly recommend hoarding every cent of fiat currency you can until you're at that level. Is it super tempting to back the truck up and load the boat? Yes, even I've wanted to. And I have to an extent, but I've had to really slap myself in the face, calm myself down, and know that for the next month or so, I'm going to start stacking some more cash until I feel comfortable. Once I feel comfortable, I'm going to shift back into metals again. But what good is a room full of metals if you have to exchange it and sell it and possibly take a loss than if you could have just kept the currency in the first place? I hope that makes sense. So what do you all think of this? Put in the comments below. Do you agree with me? What do you think? I'm now in a different part of the U.S. I've traveled again, and I'm now working on this disaster. I'm working on this emergency. So I'm part of the response somewhere in the United States. I can't say where. So my video, I'm going to still do videos, and I'm doing this one. I've been working 10-hour days, so I kind of disappeared over the last few days. So that's where I've been. I'm going to continue to do videos, but they might not be as frequent as possible. And I am planning to give you guys another update on the situation, what's going on in a different video. But with the market and with Trump re-signing the War Powers Act and everything that's going on, you guys, and all the billouts that are coming, I felt a responsibility to share this information and what I'm thinking with you. I just felt it was a big responsibility. So I wanted to tell you that, and I would really encourage you all to do that. And I don't want to put anyone on blast, but there's 110 comments, and there's some people in here that have said they've lost their job, they haven't. So if you want, if you go to my channel, and you click on community, here you can see all my posts and polls I've done, so you can go vote in any of them. Sometimes I put up funny posts and all this. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. Again, this is not a time to panic. For 80 to 85% of people, it's going to be, if you end up getting it, 80 to 85% of those people, it's going to be very mild. Why has the United States taken such swift action? It's because they're worried about the other 15 to 20%, those elderly, people with comorbidities or pre-existing conditions, immunocompromised. So by keeping everyone away from everybody, even if you're healthy, you could be fine, but then you could pass it to somebody who carries it into a retirement home and takes out the whole retirement home, okay? So that's the reason for such strict control and movement. Again, for the majority of people, the biggest danger that's facing you are these economic issues. So make sure you're ready. I mean, if the price of gold and silver in the paper market and then compared to what you can buy now, like look, JM Bullion, let's see. JM Bullion, let's see how much they're going to charge for Eagles. Let's see how much they're going to charge. And by the way, the silver to gold ratio, last I checked, is crazy. Okay, so we just clicked on that ad. And we're going to go down here. Let's see how much they're charging right now. I want to put this into perspective for all of you. So right now, a tube of Eagles, the cheapest ones is going to cost you $408 for card or wire $392. Okay, so that's what is that? 1961? Yeah, 1961 an ounce. So that's 1961 an ounce, but the paper market's 1209. This is not the first time in history the actual physical price has changed from the paper price. Not the first time in history, won't be the last. And if you remember back in 2008, folks, the price of silver crashed for a while and then it took off. Don't lose faith. Sit on your metals. Wait it out. And I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. If history is any kind of indicator and what we believe in the value of this metal, I'm feeling very comfortable. Remember, usually the true price of gold and silver we've always talked about is going to be in the later stages of things, okay? So don't lose hope. Stay focused. Lock your hoard away. Stack some cash and prepare. Silver to gold ratio, 121 silver coins to make one gold coin. Wow. That is nuts. Anyways, I hope you liked the video, guys. I hope you liked the discussion. Again, thank you so much for the subscriptions. You all are awesome. I literally broke 10K not that long ago, and we're already getting in well into 11. So thank you so much. Again, if you're one of the 70% that are not subscribed, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. And yeah, I hope to make another video for you soon. But remember, I'm busy right now, but I'm still trying to make time to keep you all in the loop and bring you any critical information. This is the time for Americans to band together and show America, people around the world, what Americans are really about. Help your neighbor. Be nice. You know, this is a good reminder of how quickly things can change and what's really important. And what's really important? A throne of silver and gold with a lot of friends next to you, right? Because you want to be nice to people. Do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed it. And I'll say, catch you on the next one.